Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a mirage. This is not an illusion. This is Sudden Impact's return. This is episode 2, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, you're not hearing things. This is D-Wall for the first time in a long freaking time. Finally back on the mic on the DCA show. Mostly because everyone else is busy with other things at the moment, other commentary duties and whatnot. But regardless, the show must go on, and that is exactly what I am here for, to bring you the return of Sudden Impact Unleashed. And we're going to kick things off with some women's action here in Greensboro, North Carolina, as coming out to the ring right now is a woman who is looking to make an impact of her own here in Sudden Impact, a newcomer to the virtual wrestling scene, and supposedly these women are. This is Tia Schultz. Now, she is just one member of the Schultz household that is in Sudden Impact. Actually, all of the Schultz household is in Sudden Impact, but Tia is the only one who will be in action here tonight. And she'll be going up against another new face in the Sudden Impact roster, but one that some people may know, some people may not know. But nonetheless, Tia Schultz looking to move one step closer toward the Sudden Impact Women's Championship. Of course, with Sudden Impact Unleashed's return, its rebranding, and its shuffling of the rosters, there is no champion. Of course, Revival was supposed to be the night when that was going to take place, but now it will not be the case. They'll have to wait a couple of more weeks to possibly get a shot at the title. Of course, there will be tournaments that will take place in the next few weeks to determine who will be the new Sudden Impact, well, first ever, I should say, Sudden Impact Women's and World Champions. But now here comes a woman who some people may know from Armbar Air Society fame. This is Princess Ella. And no, don't let the cowboy hat and the Spurs outfit fool you. She is very talented inside the ropes. And this is going to be an interesting matchup, an interesting blend of styles here between Tia and Princess Ella. Now, I don't know if she's a real princess, just pointing that out, but nonetheless, that's neither here nor there when it comes to what happens inside the square circle. It's all about getting a win, picking up wins, and getting one step closer to the championship that all these women are fighting for. That is the end goal for everyone on Sudden Impact, that you want to be a champion. It's like I say here in the business, if you're not here to be a champion, then what are you doing here in the first place? You're here to make your mark. You're here to set your own path, to control your own destiny, and to become a champion. And these two women are looking to get one step closer towards that as the bell rings, and here we go. Collar and elbow tie-up as Ella pushes Tia into the corner. Referee trying to get him to back off here, and successfully does a clean break there. And again, a collar and elbow tie-up, now going for a wrist lock. Ella counters into a key lock, trying to power Tia Schultz down. I don't think she's going to have the advantage in the power game here, as you see Tia now switching over to a side headlock. Nicely done by Tia, now into the headlock again on the ground now, side headlock, and gives her a shot right in the face. But Ella undeterred by that. Referee goes down. Not even 30 seconds in, and the classic ref bump already. I guess he went to the Mount Monaghan School of Officiating for that one right there, folks. But he's already back up, so that's good news. As you see, Ella with the JTG Memorial Sling Blade on Tia Schultz. And now look at this. Ella, nice monkey flip. And Ella is in control so far. Oh, shots to the midsection. Tia getting her to the corner, setting her up on the top rope, looking for something here. With right hand. And now Tia. Uh-oh. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, my God. Attitude adjustment from the top rope. She's looking to end this thing quickly. Into the cover. One and only a 1 count. As impressive as that maneuver was, it may have been too early to try and go for the victory. Ella is still too fresh in this matchup to try and pick up a win that quick. Ella is not going to sit by and she's not going to sit by and let Tia just run right through her. That's not going to be the case here. The cover, and again, only a 1 count. Tia Schultz calls herself the future of women's virtual wrestling. She's still got, in my opinion, she's still got a long way to go before she proves that, but I mean, she's already called her shot, essentially. And now Tia going up to the top rope here. Probably looking for a high-risk maneuver, but will it pay off? Waiting for Ella to get to her feet. And diving neck breaker. Nicely done. But Ella trying to come back, and Tia with a kick to the midsection. And Tia now sends Ella all the way out. And now, wait, but Ella with the dragon screw. And again, these two trying to prove themselves, trying to show why they deserve a shot at the Sudden Impact Women's Championship. But only one will be able to claim that prize at the end of it. And you know there are other women on this roster that want that shot just as much. Oh! Tia going right into the ring post. Counts up to 7, and Tia gets Ella back inside the ring, just the 7 count there. And of course, our main event tonight, the precision athlete James Needham is in action, and he'll be going up against a pretty tough test in his own right, that being Jamal Bedlam. Both men making their sudden impact debuts here tonight. As you see, Tia now with a head scissors. Now, oh, and a kick right to the knee by Tia Schultz. Nicely executed. And Tia got swept up by Ella, and Ella trying to do anything it takes to get back into this matchup. But Tia will not let it happen. And Ella won't let Tia get a momentum boost, and now Ella's trying to mount some sort of a comeback as a Pele kick to the face of Tia Schultz sends her down. And now into the corner. And now, is she looking for it here? Is she going to hit it? Yes, she does. Sound shock on Tia Schultz. Into the cover. This could be all here. 1, 2, and no. Only a 2 count. And Tia trying to stand up, but Ella stands her up for her. And now going for some fireman's carry position, and Tia counters into a reverse DDT. And now Tia with a rock bottom. And now, oh, look at this. Anaconda Vice locked in. Anaconda Vice locked in. This could be it. But no. The resiliency of Princess Ella, but runs right into a DDT. And now, she's looking for it again. Here we go. Attitude adjustment. She got it. Leg is hooked and Ella kicks out. And now Tia, shoulder block. And another one. And a slam. Tia looking to put Princess Ella away. And quickly here, big brain buster. Tia has been in complete control in these last few minutes. And again, only a 2 count. Ella showing the heart that she is known for, but it may all be over right now. Here we go. Another attitude adjustment. The leg is hooked and no! Ella kicks out again. I don't know where she's finding this from, but whatever it is effective. I'll tell you that much. Oh! And I'm just getting from my notes here that the attitude adjustment, she calls that the speed slam. I apologize. And the rock bottom she used was the speed rush. And the Northern Lights driver, that brain buster she used, is called the Tia driver. So I apologize for not knowing all that. I apologize. Now, it's been a long time since I've been on commentary, folks, so it's going to take a little minute, but they adjusted back into DCA's commentary here, but nonetheless, Princess Ella trying to get some momentum back on her side after that flurry from Tia Schultz earlier. And now just waiting for Tia to get up to her feet and also trying to rest at the exact same time as the turnbuckles are holding her up. But did that take too much time? Oh my God, flash kick. Out of nowhere, the flash kick by Tia Schultz. Ella probably took too much time, and Tia took advantage, and that is it. Tia Schultz, out of nowhere, with the flash kick, puts Princess Ella away, but don't take anything away from Ella. She gave everything she had in this matchup to try and take Tia Schultz down, but it wasn't to be. Because good God, Tia was just on her A game throughout this contest, and once she hit that flash kick, it was all over. I mean, that was about all she wrote. Look at this, boom! The Tia driver. I thought that was it, but again, Princess Ella just showing that heart and resiliency is going to take her pretty far here in Sudden Impact Unleashed, but the one mistake she made was letting Tia hang around. She stood up, she had her down, she could have pinned her, she waited for her to get up. Tia took advantage, took that momentary opportunity, and that was it. It was all over. And Tia Schultz picking up the victory and moving possibly one step closer to the Sudden Impact Unleashed Women's Championship.
Select the one to fight with. Get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one. Get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Select the one to fight with. Get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yes, sir. Pick and choose the right one. Get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's time for you to get into the character. You hit or lose or hit or win, I'm only asking you. Either you beat him or you beat him like an amateur. Either you drive or you get driven like a passenger. The fight's around the corner, so pick the one you want to. Represent your way, go head to head with your opponent. Feel it in the air, tension is electric. The glory's imminent, this is something epic. It's for one of you, so what you gonna do? When your enemy is standing right in front of you, are you gonna lose, or are you gonna prove to everyone that never thought you win that you can rule? Cause everything is in your hands, you control it. And everything that is the past, it is over. This is now, this is everything that is. So you better make the right pick. Select the one to fight with. Get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one. Get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select the one to fight with. Get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one. Get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We are back with Sudden Impact Unleashed Episode 2 after a great matchup between Princess Ella and Tia Schultz. We are getting set for our main event as the precision athlete James Needham takes on the savage Jamal Bedlam. And here we go. We are not wasting any time. We're getting right into it, folks. These two men looking to make a name for themselves as the tournament to crown the first Sudden Impact Unleashed heavyweight champion will be taking place in just a couple of weeks. And you know, these two men are shoo-ins to be in that tournament. First up, the precision athlete James Needham making his way down the ramp. Now, a lot of people have a lot of opinions on this man, one way or the other. Some people love him, some people don't. But it doesn't take away from how talented he is inside the ropes. Because this man can and often does get it done when the time calls for it. But the man he's going up against tonight is no easy task whatsoever. A man that is quickly making a name for himself all throughout virtual wrestling. And here he comes right now. A man who needs no introduction. But if you did have to introduce him, you might as well only call him by one thing. A name that's going to be on the mouths of everyone in the next couple of years, or maybe the next couple of months. And he is the Savage. Jamal Bedlam. Again, you can say it all you want. He is a man who is quickly making a name for himself in a very, very short period of time. And there's only a handful of guys in this business that you could say has made a name for themselves as quickly as Jamal Bedlam has. The list of them are a mile and a half long and even longer than that. The men that I'm talking about are men that have held numerous world championships. Men that have come into the business and have quickly planted their feet in the ground. And Jamal Bedlam has been one of those guys that has quickly taken off here in virtual wrestling. And now he has landed in Sudden Impact Unleashed to possibly become the Sudden Impact Heavyweight Champion. But in order for that to happen, in order for that to take place, he's going to have to pick up wins. He's going to have to try and outlast everyone else on the Sudden Impact roster, especially if he ends up in that tournament. But I think for an absolute fact that he's got all the tools it takes. Actually, no, let me correct myself. I know that he has all the tools to get it done, and so does Jamal Bedlam, to be fair. So does James Needham, to be fair, excuse me. Both of these men are very talented. Both of these men know how to get it done in big match situations. Let's not take one and discount the other. That's not something that you should do when you're talking about these two guys. As here we go, main event is almost underway here. As a certain commentator would say, the main event of Sudden Impact Unleashed Episode 2 is James Needham versus Jamal Bedlam, and Jamal immediately going on the attack with a spine buster. That's what I'm talking about. The Savage does not play favorites. He does not waste any time. He's going right to work, beating the hell out of James Needham. Jesus Christ! He's going to tear you apart limb from limb. His nickname, the Savage, is not something it's not a joke. It's not a moniker to him. It's a freaking way of life. And next episode of Sudden Impact is now James going for reverse DDT, and that's exactly what he needed. He was bum rushed from the start of the bell. And he's got to do something to get back in control here, as you see now, going for a spinning neck breaker. On the next episode of Sudden Impact, we saw Tia Schultz earlier. We're going to see Charles Schultz in action next episode. Charles Schultz will go one-on-one with Trey Steele. Let's see a cover by James Needham. Only a one count. And Sophia Brown makes her Sudden Impact Unleashed debut. You've seen her on Wildcats recently, but she's now going to be on Sudden Impact Unleashed. But she's going to have a huge, tough first test, as she's going to be taking on a woman who is known all over virtual wrestling, a woman who is practically a legend in this business, in Hannah Brightly. Next episode, you do not want to miss Sudden Impact Episode 3. Sophia Brown versus Hannah Brightly in the main event, and James Needham taking it to Jamal Bedlam right now, working over the arm. But yeah, next episode, Hannah Brightly versus Sophia Brown, the main event, and then Charles Schultz versus Trey Steele. That's on episode 3. But right now, Jamal Bedlam taking James Needham hard to the outside. And now the fight continues on the floor. And a big lariat taking out James. And again, these two have got to mind the count, by the way. They do not want to get counted out here. Counts up to 6 now, and they both make it back inside the ring. Oh my God, the power of the Savage. Into the cover. One. And how in the world is that only a 1 count? And knee lift taking Jamal down is now James going up top. And now hits a picture perfect elbow. Cover. Only a 1 count again. Uh-oh. Jamal, I think that kick woke him up and then just takes him down. Modified spear, but James quickly kicking him away. Now off the ropes, leg drop. Off the ropes again, another leg drop. Oh, but Jamal right back up. Back suplex. Hooks him up. Sakura Hagiwara approved German suplex. And now into a vertical suplex. And the Savage, I think, is ready to put, no, never mind, commentator's curse right there. Oh, never mind, the commentator's curse is marked too, as the Savage going right back to work. Off the ropes, drops the knee. Picks him, trying to pick him up, and he does. And now, look at this. Discus lariat by the Savage. But James right back up and right back down with a backbreaker. Oh, and James again just continuing to put the pressure on. And this is what makes James Needham so dangerous. They call him the precision athlete for a reason, because he's not just fast in the ring, but he's also very, very smart. He knows exactly how to pick you apart piece by piece. And now, look at that drop kick. That's what I'm talking about. He knows how to pick you apart every little which way. Whether it be strikes, grapples, submissions, whatever it takes. As now, look at this. Double knees to the midsection of the Savage. And this could be it here. One. Only a 1 count, and James can't believe it. He is shocked. But looking to finish him now. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Cradle pile driver. He got it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And James Needham picks up a much needed victory, because the Savage was all over him from the get-go, from the opening bell of this matchup. But once James got that cradle pile driver locked up, it was all over. He dropped him, spiked him right on the top of his head. And once you get spiked like that, you're not getting back up. I don't care who you are. But James Needham, he survived this matchup. Let's be fair here. Let's call it like we see it. Because Jamal had this match locked in from the very start of the match, and James had to fight from behind just to get any kind of momentum on his side, and he, for his sakes, did it. Look at this. I thought this was it right here. Big discus lariat. Took James down, but like right here, I thought this was it. I think this may have been the turning point. I think he only kicked out a 1 out of adrenaline alone. But that was the turning point, knocking all the wind out of the Savage. And then all it took was that cradle pile driver, and it was all said and done. James Needham picking up an impressive victory here tonight. And could he be the first Sudden Impact heavyweight champion? Only time will tell. But that is all the time we have for Sudden Impact Episode 2. This is D-Wall, and I will see you guys next time. Good night, everybody.